Hi everybody, Father Rich Jasper from Immaculate Conception, St. Jude Mission Church in Elkton, Maryland. It is Friday as we're beginning the season of Lent. Today's date is February 20th, and this is the Gospel from Matthew chapter 9, verses 14-15. Short one today. Matthew writes, "The disciples of John approached Jesus and said, 'Why do we and the Pharisees fast much, but your disciples do not fast?' Jesus answered them, 'Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? The days will come when the bridegroom is taken from them, and then they will fast.'" Short and sweet today, but there's a lot to it. Remember, a lot of times the Pharisees and fasting, they were doing it for show. This harkens back to the Ash Wednesday gospel, right? A lot of times it was a religious practice that they were putting on for show. And so now they're seeing Jesus and his disciples, and they're not fasting. They're not walking around with sunken faces. Look at us fasting. They were living a life of joy because they were in the presence of the bridegroom. How can you not be joyful when you're living in the presence of Christ? And so therefore, Jesus is making it clear, when you are with me, there is joy, but there will come a day where I will be taken from you. So beautifully, what Jesus is doing here is preparing his disciples' hearts to say, there will come a time when you will see me on the cross, where I will die, suffer and die, and it will be a time of fasting for you. It will be a time where everything seems to be empty, where the bridegroom's presence may not feel that love, that joy is with you. But even in this statement, even when he's saying, there will come a time where you will fast, remember that even in that statement, Jesus is still pointing to the fact that that fast is not forever. There is resurrection joy. There is the time that Christ in all of his glory will come again. So the message really is for us. In moments where we carry the cross, hang on to hope. There will be joy. Hang on to the fact that Jesus has already conquered the world, that Jesus has won the victory and the battle. So even if the cross is heavy, even if the bridegroom seems to be departed from your life right now, he has never ever left you, and he never will leave you. And there is a cause for rejoicing here. The bridegroom has won. And so even though we may be going through periods of our lives where there is a struggle, or there is sadness, or there is difficulty, keep holding on to the hope and the knowledge that Jesus Christ has risen. And yes, we might fast for a time, but the bridegroom is always here. And he in his love will never let us go. And we rejoice for that. And I'll leave you with this thought. That's really why for a lot of Christians, Sunday is really, if you offer things up for Lent, Sunday really is a time of kind of treating yourself to whatever you offered up, whether if you gave up chocolate or coffee or whatever. Because Sunday is the day of resurrection, we rejoice in that day. And we know that he's won, and we celebrate that. And so therefore, for many, on Sundays, they will allow themselves whatever treat they gave up for Lent, because we rejoice. The bridegroom is with us every time we celebrate the resurrection on Sunday. God bless you.